I love Japan. It's this crazy theme park of a country. Japan is not one enormous sprawling city. You can get away from it if you want to. You can get out in the mountains. You see some natural Japan that's still left to see.
Time to do some camping, get in the water, have some fun.
Justin and I are dropping everything and just going to travel the world for a year.
I gave up quite a bit of stuff to do this. I just always thought there was definitely something missing, like traveling.
That travel bug gets in you, and it's got you. One whole year goes by in a blink. It's time to just slow down and relax, and coming out here into the mountains to Koyasan is just the perfect place to do it.
When it comes to these road trips, sometimes you make a wrong turn and it's usually for the best. You travel down the road less traveled, places that people don't get to go to, and it just becomes something for yourself. You know, when you're stuck on a train or a plane, you have to go in a certain direction. Or the freedom of having a car is like you can go wherever you want, whenever you want.
Our friend Neil's along for the ride with us. He's gonna act as a tour guide and a little bit of a translator as well. Just on the outskirts of Koyasan, we saw the cemetery off to the side of the road. And this thing is enormous. It just keeps going and going and going. Before I came to Japan, I expected this futuristic city that just went from coast to coast, north and south, nothing but wall-to-wall people. This is a real escape from the big cities like Osaka and Tokyo that we've spent most of our time in.
Am I close? Am I all the way around? No?
No. Any idea what the sake is for?
They put whatever the person's favorite food or drink was on the gravesite so they never go thirsty. So like mine will be covered in sake.
In Rome.
And pizza.
I have a feeling that this is like cleansing of some sort, because all water always means cleansing, so I think you just, I don't know why we'd be cleansing these guys, because these guys, or maybe just showing respect, I don't know. I'm just doing what that guy's doing.
I have a soft spot for Japan. It's strange and new and different. It's a real cultural experience. We just saw this hawk carrying a snake in its talons, and then finally it just dropped the snake and the hawk just took off. 2 wildlife sightings in one. There's a place that we found online that we really want to camp tonight. It's close by, so hopefully it's not too hard to find, and it should be a really nice drive to get there through the mountains. There was a fork in the road here, and the GPS didn't tell me which way to go, so I just pulled over. I'm just trying to figure out which way is which.
I'm kind of promoting Scott from the big brother to the father figure, or even the grandpa of travel, because he seriously could do anything and everything.
What?
Oh, geez. This is going to be a big detour. What do you think, Justin?
The road is closed. Where was the GPS on that one?
We got flat?
No.
Closed.
Oh, the road's closed.
Probably doubling back all the way to where we started from, unless GPS Master Scott can figure out an alternate route.
I don't know if that would have been a big help if I was awake or not, but
You wouldn't know. It's going to be a bit of a hike to get back to Koyasan in order for us to take a new route to get around this. This GPS is a lot smarter than I gave it credit for. We turned around to start backtracking and it automatically updated and knew that there was construction there and has already programmed a detour around it. Oh, there's some monkeys that have just taken off up this fencing that prevents the rock slides.
There's one right there. Come on. This is where I say goodbye.
Back and join your family.
I'm out of here.
Monkey see, monkey do.
You make it look so easy. Can I still come back on the trip? No! Oh, I just wanted to live in the trees with the monkeys.
Just picking up some supplies for camping tonight and got some charcoal and some lighter fluid and a shovel to hopefully dig our own onsen in the riverbed. An onsen is the Japanese word for a naturally occurring hot spring that they use as a public bath. They occur in just about every city, town, and village in the whole of Japan.
Dude, all you need is one of these, man. That's all.
Yeah, right. Well, that's like the same price. That's an all-metal one there.
Can we get Donkey Kong mount?
Every time we go shopping for supplies, you get sidetracked.
My idea of having fun and Scott's idea of having fun are two different things. And I always kind of get nervous when Scott takes the reins and doesn't control the situation as far as what we're doing.
We're gonna use this to dig our own onsen in a riverbed that's hopefully just down the street. I'll attempt to ask for directions, see how successful that goes.
Keep your eyes peeled for like a campground. There's more outdoor onsens. That's awesome. 500. $5, that's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
We can find cheaper somewhere else.
Is the water cold?
Yeah. Water's cold. Apparently the theory is if you dig a hole here, the ground is what's that word, big word you used?
Geothermal?
Geothermically heated. Keep digging.
The river itself is kind of warm, but I mean, I just dug a small hole and it's not like it's hot.
All I've been here today is him talking about onsen. So that's Scott's thing.
Hot. I love the onsen experience. It's a great place to unwind, and it's a huge part of Japanese culture. It's something that I find very relaxing and something that I wish was incorporated in more places. It's not hot. It's not hot. I don't get it.
All right, yeah, let's
Set
we
up
should
tents.
set up camp before we go to before it gets dark.
Yeah. Or before it rains.
Yeah.
I don't know if this onsen thing is gonna work out or not, but there's for sure onsens in town. So we're getting in an onsen. It may not be tonight, it might be in the morning, but we're getting in an onsen regardless, whether it's indoor, outdoor, I don't care. Onsen's happening. We bought this bag of chopsticks because that was the only dry wood we could find in town. This thing is roaring already. I don't know how long this burns for though. We've got another one of those. We've also got some like flammable gel in case we need it as well, but we should probably get that in the lighter away from the fire.
Cheers, boys.
Japan has the perfect natural setting to be a camper's heaven, but at the same time, the campgrounds that they do have are very well serviced. These are the washing machines. Here's your beer vending machine, tea, every fruit juice you could imagine, coffee, telephone, cigarettes, bathroom. That's Justin. We're gonna head down this way and see how far we need to go before we can dig our own onsen.
Pterodactyls.
Magically, all of a sudden, there's like pockets of hot earth And this is better than any indoor onsen I've ever done. Getting in and out of the water there, I wish we could have stayed there for days.
I tried doing a belly flop. I thought I was doing it, but apparently they said I wasn't. But Neil nailed one. It looked pretty sharp. The water was just like really, really warm. It's like just like getting in a hot tub.
Talk about recharging. That's the way to recharge. Stopped to put some gas in the tank. As soon as I pulled over, as you can see behind me, they just sprang to it and started wiping the car down and filling it up. It's the kind of service you used to get at a service station, I think probably back in the 1950s.
This is probably the best service I've ever gotten my whole entire life. He washed all the windows and he washed this strip that was just a little bit showing.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Never in my life have I seen a gas station that stops traffic for you to get back onto the road again.
Welcome to Japan.
I'm kind of a little bit homesick. The good days are good, and the bad days, you know, they're not so good. And you do get sad, and you do miss people. We're doing this now, and there's no turning back. So, you know, luckily I got Scott here, and Andre, and Neil, and stuff to, you know, bring my spirits up. And I do the same for those guys. We're all doing this together.
Renting a car has its upsides and downsides. It allows you a certain freedom to get places you would normally never be able to go. The downside is when you make mistakes, you have no one else to blame but yourself. Sometimes those mistakes, sometimes those dead ends and wrong turns end up being the best part of the trip.
Yep, that's it.
Apparently we were gonna camp tonight. The land's been sold. Basically nowhere to sleep right now. I'm gonna go see if we can pull that chain off, and I can just pull the car right back here and be hidden. Yeah, go get the car, dude.
So the decision was to park the car in tight and set up camp. If someone comes, they come. We're only going to be here for the night and off early in the morning.
We don't really feel like paying for a hotel or going anywhere else after driving this far.
You know, we couldn't even have a fire or anything, and we just kind of set up camp and then went straight to bed. No one even know we're here. I woke up to a truck driving by. They stopped and they talked to me like, hey, blah, 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 another language. And I was just kind of like, yeah.
The car has to be back today, so we gotta get back to Osaka.
Easy in, easy out. Neil has decided to split ways. He's gonna go back to Osaka and kind of visit some friends, and we're gonna kind of keep going further south, and hopefully we meet up with them later on the trip.
We just dropped off the car, and kind of sad to see it go. It gave us a lot of freedom and got us to a lot of places that we wouldn't otherwise have gotten to.
Me and you in the back seat, keeping it real.
Yep, we did our best.
We're now back down to just the two of us, so three of us.
Just the three of us.
Neil's gonna stay behind. We are off now to Hiroshima, and it's a constant travel south. August 6, 1945, the first atomic bomb used. It exploded just southeast, I believe, of this building. This was pretty much the only building left within 2 to 4 kilometer radius. The rest of the city around it, you know, completely rebuilt, obviously, and blossomed into any other kind of Japanese city. I was always a bit of a World War II buff. Just loved to read the stories about it. It's so easy to lose touch of what happened even 50 years ago.
Pretty evil moment in history of mankind, really.
Survivors of the explosion are dwindling. Survivors of the war are dwindling. Veterans are dwindling. There's a lot of respect here, and I'm glad that there is, and I'm glad that there's so much work that goes into this and keeping it this way. Because as every year passes, it's going to be more and more important to have something like this around.
When you go around the world seeing stuff, it can't all be laughs and good times and stuff, you know? Yeah, sometimes you gotta sit back and go see things like this and hope that something like this never happens again.
After leaving Hiroshima, we took a short train ride, a couple of stops into kind of the suburbs, and you get off at this one stop for Miyajima, and there's a JR ferry there. Everything shuts down around 6 o'clock because that's when most of the tourists have left. You come across at night and there's nobody. You feel like you're almost in a ghost town.
Come to the station and there's just deer in the station. This is a pretty cool place, dude.
There are deer everywhere here.
That deer has the only map in this city. Hey, look at him. He's just eating it up. Can you at least give us directions how to get to the campsite? You can call him Black Socks. Hey, Black Socks. Are you a raccoon? Are you a fox? I got nothing to give you. Give me a noodle, dude. Don't bite me. Okay, just chill out. I'll get you some more.
I'm sitting here sweating my balls off, aching my back so that you can feed some raccoon.
That's not a raccoon. That's a fox raccoon. That's all I got, dude. That's it, dude. Okay, bye, Black Socks.
The campsite was on the opposite side of the island.
Holy shit. All you see is like all these deer eyes just glowing. Feels nice to get my shirt off. It's so hot. I think it's just been a sponge just absorbing all the sweat.
I'm glad I've got my own tent. The whole world is your personal petting zoo.
I love animals. I'm like, what's up, deer? She's like, nah, I'm just chilling. I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Word. He's like, where you staying? I'm like, campsite. He's like, dog, why don't you call me when you go in town? I'm like, hey, I got no celly. He's like, snap.
Different strokes for different folks.
You put these in your stomach for the day, they ain't going nowhere, and it'll last all day.
We'll see.
Look at that.
Nicely done.
Delicious. Scrumptious almost.
Miyajima is a real tourist hotspot, and you've got to know that coming here. From this level, the torii is what you want to see and take your pictures of. The only other goal I have for this place is to get to the top and see the view. And to do that by trying to avoid the,
Shit show?
Yeah. And there's monkeys up there sometimes too, so like there's apparently a way to hike up it instead of taking the cable car.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is gonna be the easiest hike, especially with this kind of humidity and stuff that's still lingering in the air.
Do we even have any water?
No, but if I know Japan, we won't ever be more than about 100 meters away from a vending machine.
Neil gave us the heads up if we came up here that there's a trail to hit up.
It'd be nice just to have a bit of a challenge and see something new and different in order to get to the top. Not so bad. We're almost there.
I thought those pancakes would last me longer, but they didn't. The pancakes do nothing. Water'd help right now.
Another 1.5 to the top.
Where's the monkeys? Where are the monkeys?
That's the good news. We're past the halfway point now. 1.1 to the top, 1.4 to the bottom. Due for the monkeys. I guarantee you at the top there's gonna be water. The hike up these stairs started off easy enough, but you multiply that by the 1.5 kilometers that it is to the top and it gets really tiring.
The baby monkey's up here. All the guys, green tea and carbonated water. Carbonated water. Who the f wants carbonated water? It's not water, dude.
There's good news and bad news. The bad news is this isn't the top. The good news is it's not that much further and there's probably something else up there you can get actual water from. You can't get a view like that anywhere, and it just feels that much more rewarding having walked all the way up and you see all these people who've just come off the cable car and you kind of think, you know, well, sure, it's easy to take the car ride to the top, but I earned this view. You know, we're watching this military ship come by and then within seconds you can see all this cloud just eat up the entire view.
One question for you. Where are my monkeys?
I don't know. Sometimes you come up here and you don't see them at all. If you want, we can walk all the way down and maybe we'll have more luck seeing monkeys. But if you want to take the rope car down, then hopefully there's somewhere between here and the rope car.
Do they run the rope car?
They probably do. We've pretty much seen and done what we wanted to do on Miyajima, and we're heading south again. I had all my stuff in one locker on this side of the terminal, and Justin had all of his stuff on that side, and Andre had all of his stuff on that side. And I went to get my stuff, I brought it in here out of the rain, and Andre's like, where's Justin? I'm like, I haven't seen him since we went to our lockers. Long and the short of it is, Justin is missing. I'm gonna get on this boat and see if he's on the other side. I'm exhausted from that hike. I'm hungry, feel gross. It's pouring rain leaving Miyajima, and now I've lost Justin. Maybe he's on that boat. Hi, Justin. Hate you.
Thank you for sailing with JR West Ferries today.
Not yet.
Howdy, boys. Get you scared there for a second?
I wasn't scared. I was just mad.
Were you mad?
Why would he leave? Why would he just go straight for the boat?
I'm like, well, maybe they're down by the dock, right? So I got my pass out, went through the pass, and I'm walking down the dock, and all of a sudden this guy's going beep, 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 beep. I'm like, oh shit, they're probably on there. So I just start booking it on there. I get on, I run around the thing, and I'm like, they're not on here, and it just starts moving away, and I'm like, everybody's all freaking out. I'm alive.
That's the plane that we're taking for a 1-hour flight from here to Okinawa. The good news is we know we're hooking back up with Neil, which means we get our kind of translator / tour guide back. We are in Okinawa now, and if the view from the plane is any indicator, it looks like a pretty sweet spot.
Looking for the big cat.
There he is. He's down there. Just gotta call my friend and we'll figure out how to get to her place. We're meeting up with Paul and Catherine, two of Neil's friends down here in Okinawa, and they're gonna show us a little bit of the sights, smells, and even tastes of Okinawa.
Hi.
You can taste the snake.
Here's a perfect thing for that little lady at home.
Well, I got you this little wall here. put your makeup in there and everything.
You know, Justin, it's not too late for Mother's Day.
In Okinawa, Goya is like really, really famous. And it's known for being like super, super bitter, like really, really bitter. So some people really, really love it and some people really, really hate it.
Might as well try it.
Can't get any worse than snake like that.
This is it here, and it looks like an enormous pickle or something.
You can get it in the
1, 2, 3, go. Arigato. Cameraman's idea to do that. So we're like, we're not walking away without making him taste it. He's like, you guys gotta drink it. So now.
It looks so refreshing. Good. Stop.
No, stop. Tell me what it tastes like.
It's alright actually. It tastes like, you ever eat like raw green peas? Like, oh, there it is.
After World War II, when this entire island was carpet bombed and obliterated, they had nothing, and they had to eat anything they could find, which was every single part of the animals they still had. You can buy his face. This, where I come from, is a mask for Halloween. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's a pig face.
What is that?
This is heart.
What was it?
Face.
I'm more of a face guy before the heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. This is good. So far.
That is
Wow, that's really good.
surprisingly.
Arigato.
I'll go for this one. That's good.
You got my face.
It's on me right now, dude.
I'm not eating.
It's putting it down. Like I can't swallow.
Oh, it's okay. Once you got it about here, it just slides. The gravity does the rest. But the funny thing is, she just keeps handing new snouts and entrails to Neil.
Just getting a rental car to explore the island a little better than you would be able to by bus.
Hopefully we'll be out of here a little bit long, not too shortly, and on our way to the beach or somewhere nice.
You really feel like you're someplace far, far away from typical Japan. And I love that surprise factor, a hidden portion or something new. And if it wasn't for the language, if you just drifted ashore here, you would probably never know that this was Japanese. Well, we left Catherine and Paul behind because they had to work, but they had suggested Hiji waterfalls here, so we're going to have a look. Great view. It's insanely hot right now. It makes sense. It is, for all intents and purposes, a tropical island. To put it into geographic perspective, it's on the same latitude as Miami and Bermuda.
That was a pretty easy hike, but it's super, super humid. So it's just really, really hot and worked up pretty good sweat. And all I'm thinking right now is jumping in that water.
On Yagaji Island, apparently this little island just off the shore has some pretty decent beaches. And we're looking for a place to camp, and we're looking for a place to catch a nice sunset, so...
And hot women.
Sorry?
And hot women. Hot local chicks. The big cat. I don't even know why I call him the big cat. I like hanging out with that guy. Guy's real fun. He gets a lot of my jokes, which is really, really good. It honestly feels like I'm back home in Hawaii. Just the weather, the water, the sand, beaches, you know, enjoying your friends, enjoying life. This is what it comes down to. Friends, dance, flirt, and what was the other one? Dance, friends, flirt, dance, friends. What was dance, flirt? What was the other one? Oh, chill. Life is all about 4 things to me. Dance, friends, chill. Oh shit. Chill, dance, friends, and flirt. That's all I need in life.
Doing the road trip thing with 2 friends that I went to high school with, and on some little tropical Japanese island off the southern coast of Japan is pretty unreal. The sunrise this morning was gorgeous. I never pictured Japan in this kind of context, and having Neil back was such a great surprise, such a great re-addition to the team. We're gonna see a bit more of Okinawa today, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not usually the museum kind of guy, but the fact that this has the world's largest aquarium is pretty intriguing. Another day in paradise. The weather's great and the scenery's great. I think Neil's really enjoying himself. Quietly sitting in the back seat and just enjoying the view, I think. And maybe for Justin and I, we lose sight of some of this stuff quite easily just because we get to do this all the time. We're committed to doing this for an entire year. With Neil, he has that ticking clock and he knows he has to go back within a few days now. And so every minute, every second counts. He's just enjoying his time here. It's that laid-back attitude that's really contagious and really fitting for Okinawa, I think, too. Even simple tasks in Japan can end up being a little bit of a challenge. Right now, I just need to fill up the tank with fuel. The friendly Japanese machine is talking at me, but the problem is there's obviously like regular, premium, and supreme or whatever. I don't know which one is which. In the interest of trying to save some money, actually.
Which one's which? Just smell it. Smell it. See, it smells like it. It smells like diesel. It's diesel.
No, they're all gas, but they're just different octanes. Don't worry, boys, it's under control. Green.
Press the green button. Now put the money in.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what that thing's saying.
Now I think I'm getting somewhere.
There you go.
It's
Banzai. Yeah, Rashito. Now where's my change-o?
Somehow ripped him off. $1.04.
In the end, if all I lost was $1.04, it's better than I thought in the beginning. I thought maybe I wasn't gonna get any gas at all, so we'll just fill up the rest at some other place.
Oh, shit.
I think we might have just put diesel in this thing.
Remember I said smell it?
Yeah, I know. I didn't smell it though. It's diesel. I'm sure of it. Okay. It has to go up on a hoist and it has to be drained. Yeah.
The Japanese better be good enough to fix this one.
Why does every pump have diesel?
I'll have to look up how to say we put diesel in this car.
How do you even tell people what we just did?
Watashi wa baka gaijin, which means I'm a stupid foreigner.
We could be here like for like 3-4 hours, man. I have no idea.
We have rental car. Okay. We are in car now. Car broke down. Maybe engine, we don't know.
Kaputski.
Where? Where? Why police office? But why? No accident.
The cops are here now. This just got interesting.
No accident.
No accident.
No accident. Just we said no accident. He said police. I said no police.
No accident.
No.
Hi. Can you call the rental company to say no accident?
I guess all is well that ends well. We got a cab back here into Naha City, so we're just gonna stay with Catherine and Paul again tonight. Have a crack at the beach life tomorrow, I guess, eh? A year from now, I'll go home, there'll be some Japanese bill in the mail. We are going to Zamami Island. The weather looks beautiful again. Another day in paradise here in Okinawa. Looking really forward to getting off the main island and over to some more uncharted territory. And we're taking the first boat of the day. We're taking the last boat home, so we're gonna try to maximize our time on the island.
Well, Scott was buying tickets to get on the boat. I found my buddy. I like Scott.
It started out as a weird day because Justin, he almost made us late for the ferry because he had to go buy this dolphin puppet. I don't know why.
His name's Yoshi.
My name's Yoshi.
Everything you buy in Japan, you call Yoshi.
You called your dinner last night Yoshi. He was so into this puppet for the day. After a while, I just started laughing it off, and that's Justin.
Oh, we should get loaded tonight and get wasted.
All right, but can you stop talking to me now? Is that cool? Please.
Found a little beach here. The water is super clear. Beautiful blue. And we're waiting for Scott and Neil to show up. And just me and Yoshi. Right, Yoshi?
Yeah, it's going to take forever to get here. I don't know what the problem is. Being a bunch of idiots. Fucking was just so long to get here.
that stupid puppet.
Neil's feeling them. I love them.
Well, I want to know. I want to get in the water.
What's wrong with you?
He knew I didn't want that puppet around.
He's like, what are you bringing this puppet for? This is stupid.
He has the most uncanny attachment to animals, both artificial and real.
Yeah!
It's a puppet, man. This is funny. This is funny shit. Scott's really hoping I get rid of Yoshi, and Yoshi doesn't come with us for the rest of the trip.
I don't think Scott really likes me that much.
I will rip it in half and throw it into the ocean. We just wanted to get away from the crowd a little bit. You know, we came out from the main island to get away from it all.
People come in. I'm gonna look like an idiot. Hold on a second. I'm gonna tell Scott I'm bringing him with me for the rest of the year just to get a reaction out of him.
Can't imagine he has a lot of room in his pack to bring a puppet around the world with him. God, I hope he doesn't. Got a little hermit crab here. All right, I'll put him back. There he goes. Off to buy moon pies and penny whistles. To Japan and to Okinawa. Cheers. Cheers to you, man.
Yeah.
Translator, you got us out of trouble.
But when I get back and I'm in the office and I'm just like typing away and just thinking, I'll be like, wow, you know, this was an intense trip.
Okinawa is like my home away from home. It's like I'm back in Hawaii. The girls here are gorgeous, gorgeous. The bar has now been risen in for girls. Risen. No. Let me say that again. The bar has been risen to a level.
Raised.
You say potato, I say tomato, man. Doesn't matter.
I've just got him speaking Japanese and now I gotta reteach
You say
English.
potato, I say tomato.
Risen. I don't care, man. The grammar police here. I think Japan, for me, is gonna be a country that I'm looking forward to coming back and seeing. The one thing I'm not gonna miss is the food. Sushi, fish, not my style, but there are a lot of aspects of Japan that are really touching, and there's been a lot of great moments.
I feel like I'm ready to move on and see something new now, and yet there's still a whole lot of Japan that I want to come back and see. We're on the way back to Tokyo to catch a flight out, but before we do, we've got one more stop we've got to make. We're down here in Harajuku on our last day in Tokyo.
Ah! What's up, Scott? How you
Justin
doing?
has
You going,
decided
buddy?
to torment the poor locals here in Harajuku with Yoshi, who's gonna shut up while I finish my soundbite. Harajuku's important for tourists for two reasons. Number one, it's a cool fashion district, and on Sundays, if you're lucky enough to be here on a Sunday like we are, there's quite the congregation of the unusual and the bizarre. They're weird looking, and that's why people come down here. And it almost looks like Halloween down here. I don't know why you're here.
You know where Justin went? He hasn't been around all day.
Yeah, no, he clearly lost his mind and went to go look for it.
Scott's just upset because I'm stealing his thunder. Stealing the show.
So, Yoshi is gonna take you through Harajuku. Take it away, Yoshi.
Ah, thank you so much. Hey! Have a free hug. I love you. Konnichiwa. Ah, nice breaker. I'm Yoshi. Yoshi. Where are you guys going? Don't be afraid of me.
Oh! Yoshi is not happy with you right now. He's not pleased.
Yoshi, why am I even calling it by that stupid puppet? You gotta get rid of him after this trip.
Your buddy's right.
Yeah.
For life.
Until the end of Japan.
Soulmates. Scott said I can come on the trap.
I don't want Scott to touch you anymore. You're a son of a bitch, and I hate you. And I will not
Just
get.
slow kiss.
No.
On the lips.
No.
No tongue.
No.
Come on, man. Seriously.
No Yoshi. Enough Yoshi.
Hey guys.
This is where we leave you.
Big cat.
You guys have a good trip, eh?
Yeah, man.
Any chance you can quit your job and come with us?
No.
If I give this to you, you're not gonna throw him on the ground, are you?
Travel safe, eh?
Okay, all right, thanks, man.
Hey.
Sad to see him go. I'm talking about Yoshi.
This trip accomplished, I think, exactly what we could have hoped. Gave us time to wind down a little bit, slow the pace down, and recover.
We did a lot of things that Scott's never done before, and he got to experience a whole nother side of Japan.
I think it's only fair that when you go to someone else's country, you live by their terms and their standards, their rules, their culture. Maybe for a split second you completely immerse yourself in that, and you are Japanese, or you are Jordanian, or you are whatever it is, or as close as you can ever get.
Well, we're leaving the island of Japan to go to the Cook Islands. We're going to indulge ourselves in the Polynesian culture and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.